Good evening, Floops. This is another evening edition of Bitz with Splitz, the Dutch and the Dragon. Let's see, you can hear a little bit of the noise in the background. I actually got a classic 1984 slasher film of Nightmare on Elm Street. Boyfriend's never seen it before, so I got to make sure that he sees it. There's a lot of important plot points that are very important, and in time, my plan is he's going to watch every single one of them. Ain't that right, hon? He is learning. Hi, how are you? Glad you guys can make it. So, tonight's evening on the plate, I've got a special guest. I'm waiting on him to get set up on Discord, as you can see here. Ta-da! My little chat screen back there. So hopefully Discord cooperates, because as you've seen, it has its good days and has its bad days. But tonight, we're in hopes that it will move forward and it will do good. Hi, how are you? All right. Perfect. All right. So, without further ado, and all right, let's see who we got on Facebook. We've got Scott Weston. We've got Lagoshi. All right. Oh, wow. The Lagoshi? Nice. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Nice little Dutchie that I got about a little over a year ago now. So, and of course, one of my favorite things of all time, I've done it all in the fandom, and it's so great and wonderful to be far. I've done dancing, I've done this, but I really enjoy one of the greatest things that I've gotten out of it, along with a bunch of other furries. I love interviewing furries. I like to get to know them behind the fur, as I like to call it, behind the fur interviews, so to speak. And once in a while, I got wonderful floofs that like to take time to interview, and here we go. So, big question I like to ask all you wonderful floofs: how is your night going? I want to see what's your night comprised of. What do you got going on? Hi, AJ Wolf. Oh, there we go. We got some people on YouTube. We got some people on Instagram. We got people, of course, on Facebook Live. Of course, my good friend Doppio Amore, as you might see in the little thing there and the icon in the back. That is my special guest of honor tonight, who is going to be interviewing, and we're going to be doing some Q's and A's, get to know this floof. See, is it just Doppio Amore, or what else is there behind the floof? All right. Let's see. Good. All right. Very cool. I'm glad you guys got time to come and check this out tonight. All right. Of course, if you guys get any questions, not going to watch the whole thing. Aw, how dare. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, absolutely. How are you guys doing tonight? I'm kind of curious. What have you guys got going on? How does it feel like so far this year? It seems like that the world is starting to recover. We're starting to come back. This last year, it's been really rough on all of us, to be honest. I've seen so many floofs just psychologically just enduring just the hardships that this COVID has had. It is officially, and I'm not kidding, it has officially been 1 whole year without a convention. We ought to write a book about this in the history books of the fandom, because this was, oh, to be honest, I'm really Mr. Positive, but I rarely get depressed, and I will admit I've actually been a little depressed this year here and there. Hun can confirm that it's just not the same without a convention. I mean, I understand that we were being safe, we had to wait for the vaccines to get the coronavirus under control, completely understandable, but literally a whole year without cons, I was just like sitting there at work doing this, tapping my paws on the desk, be like, oh, what to do now? Because usually it was like every few months, you're like, all right, get online, I'm checking out TFF, all right, I'm going to book a room at the Hilton, and then be ready for the convention. All right, good, get done with work, fly, done. Now it's just an entire year of just doing this. Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of the biggest things that have been going on that have taken up in a lot of popularity is a lot more furries have been popping up in the pop culture and doing a lot more in streaming and the different platforms, which is great and wonderful. So that was a great opportunity that I took advantage of, was to definitely try to get myself better at doing these streamings, getting to know all you wonderful floofs. So there was some great ways to kind of help get over the crunch of just not having any conventions for an entire year or so. So yeah, building some platforms, doing a furry charity organization. So I've done a couple things to keep myself busy. Of course, still some fursuit dancing when I had a chance, amongst the other things. And yeah, so absolutely, I'm glad you guys can. Wow, look at all these floops. Hi, how are you, wonderful floop? Is doing good. Glad you can make it. Let's see. Yeah, it was rough. I mean, to be honest, I mean, I'm sure. I know I'm probably gonna get some backwash from it. I'm sure, but one of the biggest things is definitely just it just didn't it feel weird, like going to Megaplex, kind of coming out into the fandom as the furry thing comes out, and then going to MFF, and then going to TFF, and then just flat. And that was just me just doing it for a few months. For those of you flukes out there that have been, going to furry conventions for since they dawned, 20, 30 some odd years, and you always went to a convention, or you went to one, two, three, or you went to a bunch of them throughout the year, just have it all stop. That has got to be so detrimental to your psyche. So I'm kind of curious. That's a good question I'd like to bring up. What have you guys done to help? What are some good suggestions? I'm actually open to ideas. I want to hear what you guys have done. Have you done more like modeling? Have you? I know Scott Weston. He's done some postings on Facebook where he shows like different model cars and trucks and jets and stuff, and it's just so cool. I'm like, man, I used to do some wicked models back in my day. I did like a little Dodge Ram truck because I fell for like the Twister franchise, that it advertised the Dodge Ram truck, so I did a little model, so that was fantastic. So what are some cool suggestions? What do you guys think would be good ideas to suggest to furries to kind of kill some time while we're still hoping and chugging our way back to getting back to the normalcy of having conventions again? Hi. Oh, how rude of me. Hi, how are you? Just came back from our honeymoon. Scott Weston, where did you guys go? I'm curious. You're watching Dread new episode. Oh, Walking Dead. Nice. That is fantastic. I haven't actually. Let's see. Models are my saving. Yeah, I hear you. Like definitely models. Like always have that little thing. Like CD covers. You were collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards and making CD. Well, there we go. Hence, he had the nickname CD Covers Wolf. That's what I always knew Dark as. Is he made really cool CD covers and stuff like that for different class. Just awesome rock and roll. So there's all sorts of hobbies. So another one. If you're not a suit maker but you want to save some money, bam, just start working the fabrics and all that, and you could become a suit maker. So there's all sorts of options that we could do to fulfill that time. The world without conventions. Me, I pretty much just did some streams and some charity works and all that stuff because, to be honest, what's good news? Okay, I gotta check with Doppio Amore, see if he's ready to talk. No, I do not want to switch. Jeez. Let's see. Hold on a sec, guys. I'm gonna message my interviewee. Whoop. No, I don't want. Ugh. It's one of these things. No, I don't want this thing. Go away. Wow, you were dirty. Get out of here. Okay. Perfect. So anyway, let's see, what do we got? Also, I would love to sing to all of you furries in conventions if you want to support me, LOL. Well, no, that's fantastic. I love when I hear furries singing, like TFF, like seeing Blaze Fox. Have you ever guys have ever seen him on a guitar and singing? He is so freaking talented. I'm just like, I saw him at the dance comp, and then I walked by him later. I see him just sitting there, just such a beautiful singing voice. And I was like, oh. I was transfixed. He's such a talented musician. Why isn't he in one of the furry bands? I don't know. All right. Hi, how are you doing? Models, Gaylord. Gaylord, Texas. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember hearing about Gaylord, Texas. I've never been there. Big resort in the Dallas area. Hello, Splitz. Just watching some Doctor Who right now. Murphy Slaw made it. Very nice. I'm so glad you guys can make it tonight. So, yeah, so I'm waiting on Doppio Amore. So he's right there in the background. So hopefully he shows up. But absolutely, there's been so many different things that this year has just. Oh. Actually, someone recently mentioned 2020, and I said, don't you dare. That year does not exist anymore. So we're going to hit the rewind button, and all we're going to pay attention to is 2019, 2021. There's the 2020 is non-existent. It's been a crazy, crazy year, and I am so glad. Oh, he started a call. Oh, well, he called me. Hello there. How are you? All right. And once you know it, Doppio has made it. He's decided to join us. Yeah, I'm just like distracted by like the light things up above your bed. Hi, how are you? Good, 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 good. I'm glad you can make it. Oh, let's see, let's turn up my volume. Trying to hear you. Okay. How are you now? Yeah, I can hear you just fine, but you're coming out of my laptop. I was hoping this thing would come out of the TV too. Can you hear me now? All right, I got the max volume on the TV. I was kind of figured that the volume would transfer to the TV from the laptop. Interesting. I know, right? That's the thing about Discord. I love it and I hate it. Because when it works and you have everything set up right, it's just fantastic. Oh, wait, let me see if I can change it. Oh. Okay, try it now. Can you hear me now? Oh. Okay, interesting. I switched the sound setting to the Sony TV Intel Display Auto. It's still on the laptop. Oh well, we'll make the best of it. So you're big and giant on my TV screen, but yeah, it's so glitchy. Yeah. Let's pop you up. Let's make you nice and big. No, I want to be big.
Oh, he's cute.
I know, right? Hey, hon, do you know how to magically make like the sound come up on the TV? Because I like changed the sound setting on the computer and it like didn't want to do it. Like I switched it to the TV and it doesn't.
Where are you?
Well, I got him right here on the laptop and then I hooked up to HDMI to the TV and it just. I have a mystery sound guy, which has. Yeah, I can hear you pretty well.
Or is that worse?
Oh no, you sound pretty good now. All right, let's try that now. Oh Lord!
There you go.
Now it decides to work.
Audio on Windows is janky AF. Oh, where did he go?
Oh God, where'd you go? Ah!
There you go.
Can you hear me? Doppio. Hello.
Hold on. I think I did something.
Okay. So forget the Q&A. So this is just the whole show of us trying to figure out how to make this work on this thing. Now it works.
Say that one more time.
Now it works. Hello. All right. Are we ready? Can you hear me? Oh, hold on. Try it now.
I can do speaker, but I don't think it ever works.
Oh, now we can actually hear you. All right, good. Can you hear me now? I feel like we're doing like that Verizon wireless commercial.
I can hear you. I just don't know how it's going on your end.
Oh no, it's good. I can hear you a lot louder now. It's actually really nice. Perfect. All right, we'll take what we can get. Like I said in Thailand, I'll take what I can get. All right, cool.
All right.
So first things first, there, Doppio. And of course my boyfriend said you're adorable. So first things first, I gotta say is how adorable you are. I can't help it. So I'm so glad you could take time tonight to come and chat with us. So first things first.
It's pretty cool. I like talking to you.
Oh, thank you. That's wonderful. Very cool. So first things first, good old fashioned. How's your night been? How have things been going for you?
Dude, everything's been a little busy. I got my tattoo yesterday, and it came out beautiful.
Woo!
I went all the way to San Antonio for it, and I had the best time of my life. And it came out really well.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's that's good. That's always got to be good when a tat comes out good. If it's bad, well.
So I'm definitely going for more. The whole time I was getting it done, I was like already planning out my next 3 tattoos.
Nice, very nice. So this was the first tattoo, your first one?
Oh, no. It was like my 7th.
Dang, very nice, man. I'm jelly. I only got like 2.
Oh yeah, like sometimes I feel like I'm gonna be at the headless flag, and everybody's gonna see me just walk in and being all cute and whatnot. I'll be suit, and then like they'll see all these tattoos and be like, "What up?"
Oh, I know, right? No, it's like the funniest thing is just like how, especially when in the like when they started that whole hashtag suit versus suitor thing on, was it Twitter, where did you join in on that? Did you actually do a suit versus suitor tweet?
I saw that. Unfortunately, I'm a secret suitor. I don't.
Oh no, I don't blame you. Some keep the secret. Like I know you and Darwin. Everyone was obsessing about him to show his face. Great. I know, right? I know, and I think he did like the little meme where it shows his like, here's my face reveal, and just pulls off, and it's another art. I'm like, that's awesome. I love it.
Oh yeah, Darwin's. I freaking love that one. I was creative.
I know that takes some finesse.
I did like this audio where like he did dinner plate and I took off and it was just a plate that said "ooh woo."
Yes. I'll tell you what, it's just fantastic. Some of the stuff you guys just whip up on, Instagram or TikTok or whatever, and it's just fantastic. It brings a smile to me, and of course, many viewers that just amazing. That's actually a good question. I've always been curious. What do you do? Are you just like sitting there and you're just like, you know what, this would be really cool, and then you just whip it out? Like, is that how it works with the TikTok, or do you do a bunch of like takes and retakes, or do you just cough it up off the top of your head?
One more time, I heard the first, like I heard the second part, but all I heard was, I was like, oh.
Oh.
One more time.
So, in a minute, sorry folks, I'll check your messages because the audience likes to ask questions too, of course. But what I was wondering is like when you do your TikToks, do you got to do takes, retakes, produce, add all the bells, whistles, and effects, or do you just right off the top of your head you're like what, and then you make one? How does your process work?
Sometimes it's random. Like I'll be sitting down listening to music or thinking about something, and I think, oh hey, let's make this, and then I start working on it. Sometimes I don't use TikTok. Sometimes I do, but sometimes I use my own like footage, and then I use sound effects. I have some editing apps I use. I basically make my own content.
That's definitely the way to do it
Yeah,
for sure.
All these thoughts just come randomly. Like there's no like straight line. It's just hey, this is gonna be funny. Let's do it.
That's good, and like it's amazing the process of it. I know some just like you're saying, like I was describing, some just I just made. I'm like, that's awesome, because some of it just hit that right note, bam, you got like a bunch of likes and everything. It's just really I got cats trying to fight right now. But yeah, that's really cool.
It's been crazy lately.
I know, right? I usually try to squeeze in a few here and there. I'm like, I once read up on like the algorithm, and you got to do so many every day, and then I'm like, I reach a point where I'm just like, I can only do a couple a week, because I'm just like, I'm just not that creative. So, but no, TikTok.
Being creative. Like honestly, like there were moments in the days where I'm like, dude, let's do this, and then the rest of the day I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like I managed to pop out 3 TikToks on one day, and then the whole week I was just done. I didn't want to do anything.
Right. That's how I hear you, dude. That's how it rolls. It's just like you have that like that peak creativeness day. I'm like, oh yeah, you gotta make this, and then the rest of the week, nah, nothing. Just go on, do a little couple shares. Things.
Especially when you work, it kind of just like drains your whole life. So
I know. I hear you, dude. It's just like even some more like acquaintances, but like even some like what was it? Najir was doing like one of his postings about where he was like mentally or whatever, and he was like in the red. And I'm just like, I straight up DM him like, dude, take a break from social media, dude. I like. It's trying to help him out and be like, sometimes a few days here on and off is a good thing. You don't want to, that stuff can just drive you through the roof some days, I tell you. So.
Like, I agree, but the problem is with me, like, I feel like if I miss one day of social media, I lose contact with all my friends, or I don't know what's going on. I feel like left behind. It's like it's a mental strain. I don't know. It's like I know it's not real, but it's just like I don't know. I always feel like I'm just falling behind, which I should be doing.
Right. Because then the way the latest trends, latest things going on. It's good to stay in the know than to pop into whatever conversation and they're talking about apples and you're talking about oranges, and they'd be like, you know that look, just what?
It's all mentally straining, but I still love it.
I know. There's a thing that we just all love, and when we're doing the social media furry platform stuff, there's just something about it that is, I understand it, I get it. It's just like, but like you said, the days where you're just like, you're done, you're like, done, go away. But then next day, you're like, what is, it's like just fantastic, so. Okay, questions. Oh, go ahead.
I'm ready.
Okay, all right. So I got some viewers. I got us multi-streaming because I'm too lazy and I don't quite understand OBS streams. So we got our wonderful viewers here. I got some on YouTube. I got some on Instagram. And of course, I got some on Facebook. So we're streaming on 3 platforms at once and not on OBS. This is like I had to click live video on 3 different apps simultaneously. All right, let's see. Do we have any questions? Okay, we got a lot of highs from YouTube. All right, let's see. Instagram. And wait a minute. You joined the Instagram live stream?
Wait, what's up?
You joined the Instagram live stream of our stream. That's awesome. I'm trying to think. There might be a first, Doppio. There might be a first. I've, I've interviewed quite a few furries over the last year, and you're one of the first ones that's actually alive on watching the. It's good. It's good. Well, it's good though to make sure.
I think I actually left it viewing on your live stream. I was like, oh my god, I forgot about that. Well, yeah, I'm here twice.
I know. So it's like an inception moment. It's like you're in here, but you're here, but I'm here, and you know what I mean. It's just like it's an inception moment. You're like a dream within a dream within a dream.
My dad.
Which one's the real one? Is it you? Is it you? Who's the real one? I'm not sure.
That guy looking right now on the screen looks a little fake to me.
I know, right? I don't know about this guy, folks. I don't know. He looks cute, but be careful. Let's see. All right, so Rusty just made dinner. Okay, I'm gonna check some questions. Okay, anything on Instagram? Okay, nothing there. Okay. YouTube or Facebook. Let's see. Can you hear me now? Oh, wait a minute. I know that dude. Oh, okay. So no questions yet per se, but yeah, I got Doppio here with me. So if you guys would like to answer or ask questions to Doppio here, you can do it on YouTube. You can do it on Instagram, or of course, if you like, you can do it on Facebook Live. And we got some minors in the audience. So please, folks, please keep it safe for work as best you can because there are children watching.
Absolutely understand.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That was funny once. It's like I was talking to one of my buds, and he's just like, "Oh, you want to do more like an AD kind of interview?" I'm like, "Well, maybe," but then he's like, "Do it on Twitch." I'm like, "Oh Lord." I know, right? It's so scary though because I'm worried that you know what I mean. Even if they're a minor and they're smart, they can still find their way into it anyway, and then somehow you get in trouble. I'm just like, let's just keep it safe for work, people. Anyway, of course. But then while we're waiting for questions to come in from the audience, here's some more questions I'd like to ask. All right, good old-fashioned first question. So, Doppio, how long have you been in the fandom?
That's a loaded question.
Oh yeah.
Actually, ever since 2012, I became a furry, but I closeted furry. And then in 2018, I started watching furry online games, and I was like, oh, I'm technically a furry, but I'm closeted. So I just started getting more interactive. And 2019 rolls around, and then I bought Doppio, and I became fully into the fursuit fandom.
Aww. That's wonderful. So, 2012, geez, eight, yeah, dang, 8-9 years. That's a while. That's good. That's very cool. So anything like, huh? What? I'm sorry.
Nothing. It's just like he was all right. I mean, like I didn't really pay attention. Like I wasn't like up in everybody's face about it. I was just like, oh hey, I like furries. And then to like now, yeah, boy, I'm a furry. What up?
Well, I know, right, exactly. Just like there's that balance because at one point I was at home visiting family, and my one brother's like, don't push that furry stuff onto people. I'm like, now if I was pushing, I'm like, no, you don't want me to push furry stuff onto people. I could be all like, oh, hey, going everywhere in my suit, but I'm like, no, it's just, a hobby, so.
Yeah, I mean, like somebody asks, I'll say, yeah, I'm a furry, and like if somebody's curious, I'll tell them, but other than that, I just keep it to myself.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's kind of the role to definitely approach it with because, unfortunately, there is the what's the immediate reaction? Oh, you're furry. Ew. Like, not all of us are ew. Some of us like to play video games. Some of us like to dance. Some of us like to do furry, awesome TikToks and streams and positive stuff. And yes, there is a population that does ew. Yes, we're aware of that, but not everyone is. But you know, the general public immediately, they don't care. They're just like, oh, it's all you. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Anyway, so let's see.
Darker sides of fandom.
Oh yes, there are. I've had some friends that definitely told me about that stuff, and I'm just like, okay, you know, to me, I'm like, you know, it is what it is. I don't judge whatever, but I'm just like, I do this. You know what I mean? I just lean away like so, and I'm just.
I absolutely feel you on that.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong, like all the great, positive, wonderful things that are about the fandom, love it, push for it, advocate for it, all that stuff. The negative stuff, even the be prepared, Doppio. Drama. Dun dun dun. I wish I had like that. I wish I had that on a soundboard to play that quick, like the dun dun dun, the drama, that stuff. As soon as I got friends to do that, I do this again, Doppio. I don't know you. I don't know you. You're starting a rumor of this and that about that particular furry because of this or that. He said, she said, and I just do this. That is what we gotta do, Doppio. You just cover your giant ears and you go la 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 la. You know. So that's what I usually do. Okay.
I got big ears. I hear everything.
I know. It is. It could definitely. That's. Oh, all right. Before I get off on my tangent, let's see. Check for questions. When I meet furry haters, I always do the Zeke feed me. Ah, yes. Okay. So Rusty says this. He's a good friend of mine. He does like the Zeke feed me sign, and he just says when people are hating, talking smack, he says, "Keep bringing it. I'll be eating it all day. Come on, bring it." I'm like, that's awesome. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. That's definitely a way to do it. You know, to make fun of it really is, especially when you see other furries playing with the ones that are furry haters. It's like, why do you even watch them if you're a hater in the first place? You're obviously getting something out of it, you know?
Yeah, I honestly, what I've learned from like past experiences, just don't acknowledge it. Like, don't even acknowledge that they're, talking smack. Because like, it feels their fire that you're responding to them.
Right. Oh. Yeah, absolutely. Have you, if you don't mind me asking, have you been the victim of it? If you, yeah. Have you gotten some furry hater trash thrown at you, poor Bean?
More time?
Have you gotten any furry hater trash thrown at you?
Yeah, but I ignored it.
Good. Very good. I think.
Honestly, I forget. Like, it's been a while, so I just forget
it. Yeah, I know. Truly, that's the way. Like, what was one I got once? Someone, I think it was on YouTube, said you need to grow up or something. I just messaged never or something. It was good.
I am growing up. I'm making money. I'm making bank.
I know, right? I mean, hey, this is just a side thing. Let's see. What do we got on Facebook? I know that dude. Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm letting my cat go. I'm so sorry to hear that. Sounds like Fluffy Bee. Sounds like she's letting her cat go. Like, I'm wondering if that means it's like passing away or she's giving it to another family. That is always tough when you give up pets. You ever had that happen there, Doppio? You ever had to give up a pet, or have one pass away, or?
Yeah. Yeah.
Aw, sorry to hear. Well, dog, cat.
Sorry, like this is something I always come to terms with.
Mm-hmm.
4 years ago, I had a dog who we didn't at first, like each other, but I was alone and depressed. He came to me, and I loved it. We grew closer, and I'm not gonna lie, this dog made me want to become a dad because I wanted to one day experience this love all over again.
Mm-hmm.
Have something I loved so much and hold in my arms and call it my own.
Mm-hmm.
He died due to an illness, and it took a lot out of me because I would have been okay if he would have just died to natural causes like old age, but watching him die slowly was too much. I completely shut down, and my friends knew that I wasn't the same person afterwards. It wasn't easy because
It never
he meant
is.
a lot to me, and I thought that was it.
Mm.
But he's still with me.
Oh.
I got his ashes like right up there, and I love him.
Aw, that's good.
Behold.
That's very cool. Yeah, I know like a lot of people that do really cool, memorable things with their, beloved pets. One of them was, I saw it actually it was Etsy, where you could take like your pet's ashes and get like a little charm necklace made out of it. And I actually thought that was kind of cool, a really cool like piece of them that's always with you kind of thing. It's really nice. There's different options. Or, I had a dog that passed away about 10 years ago. He got hit by a car, so pretty tragic. But yeah, I know how you feel. I'm always got an uppity, really positive, happy attitude. I never cry. I never like get depressed. Literally, I feel you, dude. When my dog died, I lost it for like 3 days. I couldn't. So I know how I feel. That's all I could do is just, in time, it healed. I healed, but it still sucked. It was no fun. In fact, I got a tattoo of him right here. I got a tattoo right here of him. So that's the way to remember my dog, Duke. See? Well, it's kind of dark, but you can't see it. But it's a tattoo of his name right here on me. So that's one of my 2 tattoos. He was a good puppy.
Just send me a photo later.
Oh, I will. Absolutely, dude. For sure. You'll like it. It's kind of like what I'd imagine a tombstone would have been for him, So. All right. Let's see. Back to any questions. What do we got? On the first day of TFF, while waiting for my room to become available, we had a hater who piped up. I responded with, "We're going to be here all weekend, baby. We be in your head." That's awesome. By the way, Drew Brees has officially retired. Great career by him. Congrats. Excuse me. Congrats to him. And first, ball out HOF. Nice. First ball HOF. Very nice. Very cool. So yes, Drew Brees, very good football player. Yeah, he retired. I'm kind of wondering if Tom Brady's going to retire anytime soon. Let's see. I'm letting my cat go. Okay. On to Facebook Live. All right, what do we got? We got new stuff. All right. Okay. So no new questions or anything. Let's see. On to the next one. So, good old-fashioned question. I've actually kind of tried to debate what your Sona is, and I didn't want to get it wrong. So, first question, of course, the next question is, what is your Sona, and do you have any others?
I'm a husky.
Okay.
I think originally Doppio was a coyote, but I changed it into a husky because my nose and jawline are a little longer than huskies, and I was just like, and my ears are longer too, so I was just like, I don't think I'm a husky, but I'm gonna say I'm a husky because I like huskies.
Oh, very cool. Do you
And right now, I don't have any extra sonas. I have been thinking about buying an adoptable suit, but nothing's really came up recently. I kind of wanted to give birth to something else, so I don't know, just kind of waiting and watching around.
Oh yeah, you'll be surprised. Definitely in a lot of different shops and everything. It's amazing how many really great deals and really cute suits that pop out. I mean, you see Sky and Thunderhouse. There's so many freaking suit makers. I never get them right, but whoever Sky is, Thunderhouse Studios, I think she is, if I'm correct. But her suits just, and you see not only her cabinets are awesome, but then she's done a duchy recently. And this thing was so cute. I was just I immediately messaged. I'm like, I gotta commission you for another duchy because it was so adorable. So
Yeah, they do really great with fursuits. Like, I'm actually commissioning them for a full suit in summer.
Nice, very nice. That's awesome. So, what are you going? Are you going digi or are you planty?
Right now I'm doing Digi, but I think I'm gonna change my mind and say, no, I originally do Planty graded, but I think I'm gonna talk to her and say, hey, I do Digi.
Well, there you go. That's a very good. That's a very good way to get started into that. It's definitely because mine's planty, but I've had it was made for ease of dancing, at dance comps. But I tell you what, I give kudos to those ones that do dancing and digi. That's a whole new level right there. So
I'm looking forward to it. I'm kind of like tired of wearing my clothes when I go to cons because like, I mean, being fashionable is cool, but I get lazy so fast.
Oh, absolutely. At least you got the cool well, at least you got the cool Keegan and stuff on, so it still works pretty well, and you look pretty fun. But yeah, I imagine once you get your full digi, you'll be loving life.
Very much. Like I enjoy this Kiyu. It's nice. I've slept in it before, but like I don't know, having a full suit would be nice.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That'd be fantastic. It's just like once you hit that point, you're just like, this is great. I mean, here I'm interviewing, of course, and just partial, very partial. But no, it's actually great. Is when you have the full suit. It's just like you get extra sweaty, of course, but still, it just adds so much more magic to it, as they call it. Because some people do the poodling and so on and so forth, which I'm like, well, all power to it. But yeah, once you get the full suit, you just don't go back.
I don't know. Like I'm still gonna do partialing because like I got a lot of outfits dedicated to partialing, and I like wearing fashion, so I think I'm still a partial afterwards.
Oh, very nice. So you just kind of like switch back and forth. Like one point will catch you in full, and one point will catch you out. Okay, cool. Very nice.
Yeah, like don't ever go in like one direct pattern because if you keep going in one direct pattern with your content or what you do, it's gonna get boring really fast, and people are gonna be like, "Oh, why am I even here?"
Oh yeah, exactly. That's truly the way to go. Is definitely change it up all the time because then otherwise, then it's less predictable. I like that. That's actually a great piece of advice. So for those of you that are looking into doing like any like content and going on to different platforms, like Doppio just said, if you do the same thing over and over and over, hence that's getting boring in itself. It'll get repetitive and people are going to get bored and yeah, exactly. But change it up. Always keep things interesting for sure. Let's see. Quick. Oh, go ahead.
I don't like it when like I don't want to say popular phrase, but like famous suitors just reuse their old photos that they took in a photo shoot. I'm like, yeah, you make money for that, but like use it and then move on to something else.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's kind of one of the key things too. Is especially like that's good, like especially on like Instagram. I could sit there all day long and do the picture of me on a snowmobile and use it 200 times for postings, but no, you got a point. Change it up. Have something else. Like one's on a toy motorcycle, one's in a car, one is lying on a bench looking cute. There's a million and one things you can do. And even if you don't got a photographer friend, good old fashioned good friend with a knows how to use a good camera phone, you can get some good quality shots too, for sure. Let's see.
Yeah, that's all I say.
Oh, huh? Oh, sorry. Question check. Let's see. Oh, here we go. So, Rusty asks, how did Doppio choose your Sona? What drew you to the Sona?
If he's asking if I created it, I didn't. I actually found this guy on Instagram. I was just one day exploring, and the next thing you know, I found this suit, and I was like, dude, this is beautiful. I want it. So I paid a lot more than everybody else was offering, and I won. So I got Doppio.
Oh. So actually, it'll be a sort of an advertising. Is it a secret, or who is the maker? Who made that cutie?
Oh my gosh, she goes through different names every week.
Oh.
I think her current one is Raptor Creation Fursuits.
Okay. All right, very cool. Just fantastic. No, like, yeah, I can't help it. I love it. Like the whole design, like, you know, just very, definitely got the husky thing. I love the, one thing that stands out, I love like the rainbow colorings in the ears. That is so cute. I love that. That is so wonderful. Like you got all, yeah, I think you got them all in there, don't you?
She's a German sword suit maker. Like all my siblings are in Germany right now, and they got really good neat suits.
Very cool. That's fantastic. Like, yeah, especially like like German. They got some suit makers. You got some artists. I don't know if you ever heard of Cooper Toon Hyena. Does she ring a bell?
One more time.
Cooper Toon Hyena. You ever heard of her?
Cooper?
Yes.
Sorry, I lost connection. What was that one more time?
Oh, Cooper Toon Hyena. She's a German artist.
Oh, yeah, my friend Barry, he commissioned her for a crap ton of stickers.
Yes, exactly. So I got the same reference was like Barry, you know, drew me to her, and I'm like, oh my gosh, her stuff is so Disney cute, you know? Like, that's what I think of is like there's some Disney inspiration thrown into it. And I'm like, yep, I gotta get some art from her. So yes, she made like an OC of Splitz, like a new one, and I've commissioned her for she did the Helping Paws charity fur chat emblem. So she is so talented. I'm like, no, she's like definitely a diamond in the rough. I really hope that she gets lots of commissions because she's very, very good. Yeah.
I love her content. It's like so cute. She does art so well.
I know, right? And just, yeah, no problem. And then to find out, what I love is finding out, oh, that's a good next question I'd like to get into. I'll check the round of questions. I don't want to be rude to my viewers here. Let's see. I got some joiners. Arc. Oh, let's see. How would you find that the fandom? Okay. So, oh yeah, you kind of described earlier how you found the fandom. What was that through again? What was your first exposure to the fandom?
YouTube actually.
Okay.
I just started seeing these furry cons, and I was just like, whoa, what's going on here? Why is this cool?
I know, isn't it great? Just how it draws you, it sucks you in, just, you know. Fantastic.
Yeah, no, I just like felt like a connection instantly.
I know, right? And just feels so. It's like this big furry family. We feel part of. It's a place like how they describe in the fandom, like the YouTube movie, where it's a place where you can put on a suit and act like a total goofball and nobody judges you. That's the norm, So it's what I really enjoy about it. Absolutely. And next question before I go to Facebook my mind is lost here. Anyway, so what is, if you don't mind me asking, outside the suit, outside of the fandom, what does Doppio do for work, if you don't mind answering?
Yeah, we're in a high retail store in a mall.
Aw, very cool. Like Hot Topic?
Yeah, I don't mind saying it. I work at JCPenney. I have one of the managers there.
That's really awesome. That is so cool. So that's really wonderful. So okay, so I'll kind of taper off of this one. So is it, or do they know that you're furry at work?
Like half my coworkers know. I really don't care. I told them like straight. I was like, yeah, I'm furry. Like they all asked what I do for hobbies, and I said, oh, I dress up as a furry animal sometimes.
That's awesome. So, and was it good reactions? Was it mixed reactions? Was it unfortunate? How was it for you?
One more time,
so were the reactions from when your coworkers found out about you being a furry? Was it good? Was it so-so? Was it kind of bad? Was it mixed?
Really, nobody had a problem with it. They thought it was cute. Like I told them, I was just like, I do this for fun. It's really entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Like they just really didn't care. They thought it was like cute, so I roll with it.
That is so cool. That is so.
Like, really. kind of glad I don't really get any negative responses about it because, like, I don't know, my coworkers are really cool and I like them, so I wouldn't want them to like not like me.
Oh yeah, exactly. So that would definitely that's good because it definitely helps with you being more loving it and enjoy. Well, I guess in the end you love it, but I guess we got some people have to keep it high to toddy secret at work because some are like, no, don't tell anyone. But then especially like military furries, I'm like, I don't know if I've interviewed any military ones yet because I've always wanted to ask that question. I've heard good things mostly, but like military furs, like I've heard like the militaries usually they're pretty cool about it too. They just think, oh hey, guy could be like a mascot.
I really don't know any military first, to be honest. I have like no idea what they do because like I just met one not too long ago in my small town. Yeah, I unfortunately don't know that many. But I imagine it's different because like people are either like, oh, I don't care, or people are like, oh, whatever.
Oh yeah, like earlier, ew, furries. Let's see. I know that dude. Oh, okay. So yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah. Well, of course, Scott. Scott Weston. He's a fox that's in Texas. I'm pretty sure he knows you. He's another Texas furry. He's the one that he most recently he just got married to his boyfriend and everything. He was his bunny, and they posted wedding pictures and everything, and it was so cute. I was just like,
oh. I know who you're talking about. God, I forgot I can't remember his name.
Scott Weston.
Their name.
I don't know I don't know his husband's name, the bunny, but I know that he's like a fox and just such a cute and adorable wedding. I was just like, oh, I just like furry weddings. I've like never seen one in person, but I've always wanted to. It would be so cute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, like I see them all the time when I go to the fur meets. Like, yeah, they're cute. I love them. They're a cute couple.
And I've never seen it, but I've only seen videos. Like the most romantic I've ever seen is like when furries are like, and it don't matter. I'll just say it, I'm bi. I'm part of the spectrum and all that good stuff. And I'm just like when I hear whether it be regular, gay, bi, whatever, and when they like actually propose to each other at a fur meet or a furry convention, what I mean? It's so romantic, isn't it? Just the oh, it's so cute. I've seen it on videos, but I haven't seen it in person yet. But it'd be so cute to see that.
Yeah, that'd be an experience. I'd just be speechless just watching. I'd be like, dude, am I actually really watching this?
And you know how bad it would look if in front of hundreds, if not thousands of furries. Let's say it was a dance competition, and they said no. How bad that would be. That would be horrible.
Oh.
You'd be like, I'm dead.
Just walk away. Never, ever come back.
Yep. But I think 9 times out of 10, most of them that propose usually, I haven't heard of it, but most of the times they say yes. Most of the time. But
people really love each other.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Love it, hence, love is love. The good old fashioned saying, Yee. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. I've seen videos of furry weddings oh yes, furry weddings are fantastic. Agreed. Very much agreed. There I am. I disappeared on Facebook for a second. Let's see. I know that. Okay. So, another good question. Let's see. Oh my goodness, we're almost out of time, Doppio. But so speaking of weddings and speaking of love and all that good stuff, for those single furries that are probably watching this, gotta ask you the next question there, Doppio. Are you single Pringle? Are you taken Bean? And if you're taken, by who? If you don't mind answering.
Actually single.
Aww.
I haven't found anybody to Pringle with.
Aww, you're such such a bean, such a personality. Who would not want to date? Man, well, there you go, folks. So if any of you are looking for love, this is a swinging. Oh wait, you're swinging, but a single Pringle and oh wait, oh, of course, are you looking or not really?
I don't know. I don't think I am because like I've been in the friend zone like multiple times. Like people be like, "Oh, I like you," and be like, I just want to be friends. I'm not really looking anymore."
Ah, okay. Well, that's good.
Wrong, like,
Well, it's always good though.
all my friends and whatnot, so we all have fun and whatnot. But like, I don't know. Maybe one day. Right now, no. Life is too crazy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And you're still a young being. You got a whole wide world and many options out there to find the right one. It takes. I mean, some people find it right away, and some, it takes a while. Because you just want to be sure. You don't want to jump into something right away and then have it kick your ass. A few years later. So I hear you. Absolutely.
I mean, like last year I dated somebody, and before that I hadn't been dating anybody for 3 years. And this person just showed up, and I was like, okay, yeah, I mean, I don't mind dating. This will be fun.
Mm-hmm.
It happened. It kind of changed my mind.
Yeah.
So I never know. Whatever's going to happen.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. So there's nothing wrong with that. Very good. Let's see. I'm gonna do one quick round of questions, and of course, I don't want to, I don't want to keep you too long. I'm sure. So you were doing. Oh, that's cool. I heard you were doing D&D. That's awesome. Oh, did you react to my? Did you react to my what's D&D? Did you sound like a boy or something like that?
I was like, you have to know what D&D is. Everybody knows D&D.
I forgot if I sent you the. I'm just kidding, or not. But I wanted to mess with you because I do. I'm just kidding. I do know.
Honestly, at first I was like, is he like if I at first I was like, is he like joking with me? And then I was like, oh wait, is he saying like, oh my god, you play D&D?
No. I was trying to do the I don't know what D&D is approach, but I'm like, of course I know what D&D is. Honestly, I've never actually played it. I have a lot of friends that play it. I'm actually kind of interested because I've done similar things. I haven't done straight up D&D, but I've done like role playing and stuff like that, kind of like in like scenarios and stuff. So and I play, I play games, like Munchkin or Magic, certain things that are kind of dabbling in those areas. And I'm like, I would definitely be down for trying that out sometime because then it could definitely, make it like a character based on my persona or just something I create out of something, so. Definitely
I absolutely recommend it. D&D is so fun. I love having it every week. I get to play with my friends and do stupid stuff.
Nice.
We set a village on fire yesterday.
Oh, that's awesome. That does sound. So I do want to sign up for D&D. That just sounds like fun. Heck, I'll have to sneak out there and show you how to do some D&D sometime, or you'll probably show me. I'm sure that'd be fun. I'd be down for that for sure. Okay.
It's so much chaos.
Another good question I like to ask. So, good old fashioned. What if you like drink wise at like conventions or in general? Do you have a favorite soda or any drink? And then if you do alcohol like things, do you have a favorite type of alcohol drink?
My favorite kind of drink is tea. I love tea.
Oh, I'm so thirsty. I could go for some.
Anything that gets me turned like I could really roll with anything. I've been to multiple parties and drunk in multiple things. Anything works.
No, oh man, I think, or what was it? Was it you or someone was messaging that said, "Hey, I like whiskey," and I'm like, "Well, I got a bottle of frickin' Jim Beam that just sits there untouched," and he's just like, "I'll help you make that thing disappear." I'm like, "Oh boy, here we go. It's gonna turn into a shit show."
Yeah, no, that would boil my stomach alive. I could not.
Oh, not like hard stuff. I gotta like do good old fashioned, you know what I mean, like the classic cocktails. I gotta do like Jack and Coke. I gotta simmer it down. Otherwise, yeah, it's like they don't call it Yak Daniels for a reason. Like Jack Daniels. I gotta mix it, or I'll be like, whoop, I can't do straight stuff anymore. This Dutchie's getting old. I can't do the hard stuff no more. I gotta stick with the, I like my, I like a little White Claw now and again. These are actually pretty dang tasty.
All right. Smirnoff, though. Smirnoff slams.
Like the fruity flavored ones?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you come to visit, I'll know what to get. I'll be like, oh, Doppio's coming. I better get Smirnoff anything. So I'll be prepared.
Oh, yeah. No, if you ever throw a party, invite me. I love partying.
You're dang right. I actually, I got a 4-bed, 2-bath house with a pool, a hot tub. So I got the perfect party pad, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you're definitely invited to one of my awesome parties. I'm going to try to throw one soon. I'm just so busy.
Oh my God, yes. It makes my party like so bad right now. Ah!
I know, right? This whole, like I was talking earlier, this whole year without conventions, it's almost been like, it's just been terrible. You know what I mean? Like, I understand we've found our ways to fill in the void, but still, can you believe it, dude? It's been a year, over a year without a convention.
TFF was like last couple, like 2 weeks ago. No, it was a week ago. I can't get over that.
Of course, Facebook's gonna mess with the site and send the memory pictures, and I'm just like, and then I see pictures of. I don't think I ran into you. I don't know if I ran it. I don't know if you saw me or I saw. I don't know. Maybe there were so many furries that.
That was it.
You did. Wait, you were at the dance like the competition? Oh my gosh, you watched me on stage? Woo!
Yeah, I watched you.
Oh my goodness. Well, I think a lot of people watched me. Oh my gosh, I was so.
Huh? They had competition anyway, the whole testicle thing.
Oh right. That was my bud there. You just like, I just like my jaw dropped. I'm like, wow, that just happened.
You didn't get a second chance. They just figured like, okay, yeah, thanks for sorry about that. Later.
I know, like literally. They still did dang good, and it was good because making dance comp finals. I had, sadly, even in the dance community, I had some hatings. They're just like, what? You've hardly even started dancing. You already make finals. I'm like, I try. I got lucky, I guess, but it was good. That was one of the greatest things was that, and it's been a year, dude, a whole year since the convention, and it's just, ugh. But it sounds like they're starting up pretty soon, so I'm cross the paws, Doppio, cross the paws that they happen soon. We need this. You know what I'm saying?
Is it there? Don't you like live near Megaplex?
Yeah. I live like 30 minutes from Megaplex, actually.
I might go to that one actually.
Dude, all right. Message. We'll talk more. I'm definitely down. We gotta run into each other for sure. That'd be awesome.
I'm down.
Oh yeah, I'm down. I'll be busy. I'm one of the staff, so I got some stuff to do, but usually staff can, I'll get some free time. We'll make some fun time to go and, I don't know, do whatever furries do at conventions, I guess. See, it's been that long. I forgot what we do now.
Party.
Party.
Fun.
Yes, exactly. Usually on the clock, they frown upon it if you've had a few, but like, I'm like, once my 8 hours is done, I'm like, I'm going, let's go to the rave, so, all right, definitely down for partying for sure. All right, cool. Let's see. One last round of questions. Okay, nothing from Rusty. Let's see. Awesome. I like tea or coffee or soda. Very nice. So yeah, Spike Sabretooth says he likes tea or coffee as well. Agreed. When you said tea, do you mean like the tea bag and the coffee cup, or do you mean like iced tea, or does it matter?
Iced tea. I love iced tea.
Yeah, dude.
So good too.
Oh, when you make the glass jar of the sun tea, you put it out on the porch and everything.
Oh my God, you're making me hungry right now.
I know, hungry, thirsty. I know. We're talking about drinks. Jeez, we might as well. Let's just go party now. We might as well. Let's turn on some music. Let's start partying, Doppio. We might as well. You know what I'm saying?
Get some alcohol in me.
I know. Let's see. I've been okay. Oh, I've been Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. So, yeah. So someone said that they got friend zoned as well. Oh, that's really sad to hear, but it's just like, sometimes, but I understand. I was dating a fox for a little bit, and he was just being a fox, if you know what I mean. We won't get into details, safe for work, but it just like I thought it was love, but it wasn't. I know it was just more of a fling, so to speak. But yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely got friend zoned that time, and a second time I got friend zoned, and I'm like, ah. But then now finally I got a mean bean. I love that boyo, so it's good. Once you find the one, dude. You just can't give up.
I just say like, don't ever pursue love because if you pursue love, it will never happen. If it comes to you, it comes to you. It
Yep.
comes to you when you don't want it.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of how it works with me. Like after that, then all of a sudden I'm just like, want to go on a date? Oh, okay. And then from there, it just took off. So exactly, like you said, as soon as I stopped looking, then it happened, So it's very good. Yeah, he's my yin bee. I love him very much. He's a good boyo. He's a good boyo.
You're a handsome boy. I believe in you, handsome boy.
I thank you. I'm about average. I'm not that handsome. You're really cute.
Boy, you don't even know what I look like. That's what's up.
Oh, true. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, I guess I can't say I'm part of the magic spectrum either because I think everyone's seen my face.
Yeah, I'll show you later. I promise.
Okay.
I like to make it surprise.
All right. Oh, well, I can of course show you too, but I guess you've probably already seen me on different platforms. You've already seen my face many times, I'm sure. And that's why I choose to keep the Dutchy head on is because I'm hideous.
No, you're not. Don't ever say it again.
Oh no! Oh boy! Oh, you're making me blush. Okay. All right. We got time for one last question, Doppio, before we go to bed. Well, go to bed or no? Actually, we're not going to bed. We're gonna go party, right? All right. All right. We got one more question before we go and start partying.
All ears.
All right. Are you ready? This is a really tough question. Not a lot of furries like to answer this question. You ready? Okay. So, Doppio, I have a question for you. Do you have any questions for me?
What's that? I had one. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, are you a car furry? Because like I've been seeing flip flop photos of cars, and like I know some car furry friends. So it's like, are you one?
I would say technically yes. That like I really do like cars. I'm not like in the spectrum where I'm like Mr. Bent over in the hood every single day, turning something or adjusting something or whatever. But I do really enjoy and appreciate different vehicles. I like like old classic American muscle cars, like your typical like the 1957 Mustang or the 1963 Corvette are some of like my favorite classic cars that if I had the money, I would buy that thing in like 2 seconds, But I'm not like super. I'm pretty good mechanically, but I don't. You know what I mean? I'm not like. I guess so. I guess I consider myself somewhat of a car furry. Yeah. Yes. And you see my.
I was just curious. Like,
Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying. I was just curious because like I just somehow randomly find car furries. I'm not a car furry, but like I run into them.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like especially that I got that Subaru WRX. That thing is that's a fun toy. That thing goes. It's got.
If I get from one direction to the other, I'm good.
Oh yeah, exactly. Like at one point, I had like an Impreza, like the Subaru Impreza, like the little base stock one, nothing special about it. And I'm like, oh, there's no room, in it. So I went back to the dealership, and I'm like, I gotta get the WRX. I'm like, okay, and then I got that, and poof, that thing takes off. So Very fun.
Oh, so you're the type that likes to roar on the road.
Oh yes, I like to. What's great is about the symmetrical all-wheel drive, so then I can just, just like that safely around, the slow boys and stuff. Absolutely. So, yep, I'm definitely. So as you can see, I'm definitely under the spectrum of being a car furry. Another good question. I've actually heard that term tossed around recently, folks. Like when they say the spectrum, what do they really mean? What do you think that means? Are they referring to? I'm kind of curious. Is it the LGBTW thing? Is it like the autism spectrum? What spectrum are they referring to? I'm kind of curious now.
Wait, did you say spectrum?
Yeah, I've heard that term being used recently, and I'm like, what does that mean? I'm a dopey when it comes to certain terms in the fandom. I'm like, oh, in the spectrum this or spectrum that. I'm like, which spectrum are they referring to? I'm kind of curious.
I don't know about any furry terms, but spectrum is just a prism of light. Like basically,
Yeah.
when light's reflected off of something, it produces a rainbow. That's called a spectrum.
Mm-hmm. So I'm guessing
I don't know
maybe.
about any like being used in the furry fandom. Maybe it means like colorful to people or something like that. But no, I know spectrum just means like it's a elimination of light.
Right, because definitely like the technical term behind it, and then I guess when they say on the spectrum, it's just like, okay, I mean, I guess let's just say the LGBTW thing is a spectrum of type, or then there's the autism spectrum, which is like that's so you know what I mean. When they use that term, I almost want to be like, which spectrum are you talking about? I need clarity. So.
Yeah, no, like next time somebody says that, straight up just ask them because I have no idea.
I know I'm gonna have to be.
Curious.
Yeah. Because like the Milvet furries that I'm friends with, a lot of them said that I'm on the far end of the spectrum. I'm like, which spectrum are you talking about? So, I don't know. One of the many mysteries we're gonna have to solve in the fandom these days, huh, Doppio? So many mysteries out there.
If I hear it again, I'll message you. I'll straight up message you. But right now, I have no idea.
Right, absolutely. All right, well, that is, let me see, one quick check around. How did Doppio choose a persona? I'm seeing some cute faces. You're both awesome fursuit. Why, thank you. Spike said we're both awesome fursuiters.
Hey,
thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's really sweet of you, Spike. We think you're pretty awesome too, and I really appreciate you guys took time to watch this little Q&A session. Or were we Q&A or were we just BSing? I'm not really sure. I think we're just killing time. Let's see. All right. And with that, I would like to say thank you so much, Doppio Amore, for taking time to get to know my wonderful friends and all of your friends in the fandom. And thank you so much. You're a sweet bean, and I look forward to running into you at like a megaplex or a party or something. I'm definitely down. So
I had fun. Thanks again for inviting me.
Absolutely. Thank you. You take care, you sweet bean. All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Night. Holy moly, that was loud and proud. And of course, thank you, love, so much for checking out my live stream tonight. And I really appreciate you guys took time to check this out. And of course, if you would like to follow more of my content, please go ahead. Don't hesitate. Follow me on YouTube. Follow me on Facebook or Instagram, where I will do usually a weekly posting and or show and get to know and interview a new furry. And it's really great and wonderful to get to know you guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all the views and support. And that's how we roll in the fandom. We're one big furry family. We love each other. Good night, my lovely audience. Splitz loves each and every one of you. And I can't wait to meet you at a convention. Going forward, convention I'm planning to go to is Anthrocon. We're still getting confirmation from staff if it's going to happen or not. But if you guys are going to Anthrocon 2021, guess who you're going to see? Probably me. So I look forward to meeting all you wonderful floofs. give hugs, snugs, all the good stuff. Oh, and everything. And I can't wait to meet you all. I love meeting new people and new groups. So, nighty night. Yeah. You may see a little bit of my face. Ah.